Joining us today is Dr. Mitchell with the Abraham Presidential Library and Museum. How are you doing this morning?
I am excellent. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, I understand that Thursday you're going to be hosting a lecture at Edwards Place.
Yes, I will be.
All right, and just can you tell me what that's about?
Yes, we'll be talking about Springfield at the time of the riot, particularly the African American community that was targeted.
Yeah, and just why this topic?
Well, we've just got this brand new national monument, so it's wonderful that we're the first monument to commemorate a race riot or racial massacre. But it's important for us to realize that this community wasn't just about that trauma. It was a vibrant community that had its own leaders, it had its own customs, it had its own fraternal organizations, and I think it's important that we begin to talk about that community from that standpoint as well.
Now, what's something that a lot of people in Springfield might not realize about this time in history?
Well, first of all, that the idea of racialized violence was a national problem. This is why the NAACP is born out of this event that takes place here. It's in many cities across the United States, African American communities could be attacked for any number of reasons. It could be jealousy. It could be economic problems that are happening nationally. They could be sparked by little events or misunderstandings. And often these massacres and riots were excuses to loot and steal from affluent and the business class in the African American community.
Yeah, and just what do you think or hope that people will gain from this lecture?
Well, understanding of what racialized violence does, an understanding of American history, an understanding of the role that these little-known events have played in our collective histories.
If you can just remind us when the lecture will take place and where?
The lecture will be here, and it will begin at 6 p.m., and I'd be happy to have people come out. I love questions, so if anyone has any questions that they would like to add. I'd also like to talk a little bit about what's going on in our community to plan for the new national monument and projects that are going on around the city that collaborate with this.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for joining us and telling us all about the lecture.
Thank you very much.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.